In writing about Last Jedi this past winter, I made the following observation. At some point in the past couple of decades, maybe Shrek, maybe Iron Man, maybe earlier than both, Hollywood lost its confidence. Under the harsh light of the internet, movie studios realized that there was a large, or at least vocal, segment of the fan base that made fun of movies regardless of how well they were made. The cool kids, if you will, that elevated themselves by denigrating what others liked. So, Hollywood tacked into the wind of this phenomenon, adding jokes of every kind to every serious moment, as if to get in front of the folks that would otherwise be mocking their efforts. We know this is stupid and you can't take it seriously. See, we are making fun of it ourselves. Now, Infinity War is not a sea change shift in this approach from Marvel. For every scene of heartfelt pathos or heroism, there is another scene of Star-Lord comparing muscle mass with Thor, or Rocket Raccoon explaining just where he kept that cybernetic eye Thor is busy coaxing into his cranium. But perhaps informed by the seriousness with which they elected to treat Thanos' quest, most, not all, of the humor in Infinity War is premised around these side exchanges, or finding interesting and funny interactions between the characters, not around undercutting the innate tension of the plot, or the palpable sense of dread that takes over as Thanos moves ever closer to his goal. And because of the careful attention to detail employed by the writers in Marvel in establishing the various different teams, the humor here is some of the funniest it has ever been. Of course MCU Peter Parker has a plan that involves blowing someone out of an airlock. Of course Tony Stark, billionaire egoist, and Stephen Strange, medical egoist, can't help but interact with a humorous clash of arrogances. As we watch these characters that we have seen for so many years interact for the first time, there is a joy there. And much to my surprise, rather than presenting a stumbling block, the sheer volume of different characters and possibilities seems to have opened up an entirely new door of humor for the franchise. Infinity War is about dread, about loss, and about sacrifice, but it is also about the humor found in the space between those things, of the joy found in ordinary interaction between people and aliens of vastly different backgrounds. For a 3-hour cosmic fantasy based around folks being hunted by a hulking purple alien, I'd say that's a remarkable thing.